Welcome back to Autobuzz 360, the home of roaring engines, brilliant builds, and stories that celebrate two wheels and pure craftsmanship. Today, we're diving into a machine that perfectly balances old-school soul with modern precision. This is not just a motorcycle. It's a statement, a BMW R80 Café Racer, built with love, obsession, and an eye for timeless design by the legendary Japanese builder 46Works. At first glance, you'll notice this R80 isn't trying to scream for attention, it draws you in slowly. It's minimal, clean, purposeful. But the more you look, the more you realize how much thought, sweat, and technique have been poured into every bolt and bend. Yoshikazu Ueda, the genius behind 46Works, is a man who doesn't just build bikes. He lives them. Tucked away in the Japanese countryside, his workshop is where metal becomes poetry. And this Café Racer is a beautiful example of that poetry in motion. The heart of this machine is, of course, the BMW R80's legendary air-cooled boxer twin engine. But Ueda didn't leave it untouched. He rebuilt it meticulously, cleaned, tuned, and tweaked to offer the raw mechanical feel these engines were born with, but now smoother and sharper. No unnecessary electronics. No distractions. Just pure mechanical joy. Now let's talk about the frame. The original subframe? Gone. In its place, a handcrafted, beautifully looped rear end that screams Café Racer DNA. The rear seat is as minimal as it gets, slim leather, hugging the frame, stitched with care. It's the kind of seat you don't sit on, you become part of the bike. The tank? It's not off the shelf. It's handmade aluminum, shaped and polished with bare hands and a steady eye. Its smooth curves contrast perfectly with the mechanical edges of the boxer engine. It doesn't just sit on the frame, it flows into it. Up front, you'll find telescopic forks that keep the classic look but are fully restored and tightened for performance. The wheels, spoked and wrapped in vintage rubber, complete the retro racer aesthetic, but they're not just for looks. This bike isn't a showpiece. It's made to ride. The handlebars are low-slung clip-ons, aggressive, forward-leaning, and completely in line with true Café Racer ergonomics. The cockpit is stripped down to the essentials, a single, old-school analog speedometer. No digital screens, no flashy lights. Just you, the road, and the rumble of that boxer twin. And let's not skip the exhaust. Ueda handcrafted it from raw steel, curving it along the contours of the bike, with welds that are as much artwork as they are functional. Fire it up, and it growls with a deep, throaty tone, not too loud, but impossible to ignore. Every cable, every nut, every wire is hidden or tucked neatly away. You won't find anything out of place. And that's the magic of 46Works, perfection without shouting about it. This isn't just a bike for weekend cruises or display stands. It's a machine for those who appreciate the purity of the ride. A bike that whispers to the past while riding boldly into the present. For fans of true craftsmanship, of bikes built by hands that understand harmony between form and function, this R80 Café Racer is a dream. Not overloaded. Not overdone. Just perfect. Hit like if you believe less is more, subscribe for more jaw-dropping builds, and tell us in the comments if you could take this beauty for a ride, where would you go? You've been watching Autobuzz 360, where machines become art, and stories ride with steel and soul. Catch you in the next one.